Hello, so for my read aloud, I will be reading Over in the Ocean in a Coral Reef by Marianne Berkes. And the reason I chose this book is because I think it's a good combination for science, math, literacy, combine it into one, learning the math part being learning the numbers from 1 through 10, science, what animals live in the coral reef, and literacy, just combining everything into a nice picture book. I read this book with my baby sister. She's 2.5 years old. She doesn't really pay attention when I read it to her, but she's more interested in identifying the colors. So this even works if they're younger children, identifying colors. All right. Over in the ocean in a coral reef. Over in the ocean, far away from the sun, lived a mother octopus, and her octopus, what? Squirt, said the mother. I squirt, said the one. So they squirted in the reef, far away from the sun. So here we got the octopus. They're spelling their ink. See? Over in the ocean, where the sea grasses grew, lived a mother parrotfish, and her parrotfish, too. We grind, said the mother. We grind, said the two. So they ground on the coral where the sea grasses grew. Picture of the parrotfish. Here's the mom. Let's go ahead and count the two little parrotfish. Okay, we have one over here and two up here. 1 and 2. Over in the ocean, in a sea anemone, lived an old mother clownfish and her little clownfish, 3. Dart, said the mother. We dart, said the 3. So they darted all around in a sea anemone. Has anyone ever seen these kind of fish? They're called clownfish. Perhaps in a movie. All right, let's go ahead and count the clownfish. We have 1, 2, and 3. Over in the ocean, on a sandy sea floor, lived an old mother stingray and her little stingray, 4. Stir, said the mother. We stir, said the 4. So they stirred with their fins on the sandy sea floor. So here we have the mom stingray and the little ones. Let's go ahead and count the little ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Over in the ocean, where the scuba divers dive, lived an old mother pufferfish and her pufferfish, 5. Puff, said the mother. We puff, said the 5. So they puffed in and out where the scuba divers dive. Has anyone ever seen pufferfish? They look like little balls. Basketball, soccer ball, tennis ball. Nice and round. Over in the ocean, doing somersault tricks, lived an old mother dolphin and her little dolphin. What's the next number? 6. Jump, said the mother. We jump, said the 6. So they jumped and they played, doing somersault tricks. All right, let's go ahead and count the little dolphins here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 little dolphins. Over in the ocean, in their sea fan heaven, lived a mother angelfish and her little angels, 7. Graze, said the mother. We graze, said the 7. So they laze and they graze in their fans, sea fan heaven. You have 7 little angelfish. Let's go ahead and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th one right here. Over in the ocean, very streamlined and straight, lived a mother needlefish, and her needlefish, what's the next number? 8. Skitter, said the mother. We skitter, said the 8. So they skittered through the water, very streamlined and straight. These fishes are called needlefishes. Can anyone guess why they're called needlefishes? All right, let's go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and once again, we got a little needlefish hiding up here. All right, so last number was 8. Can anyone guess what the next number will be? All right, let's check. Over in the ocean, drifting in a yellow line, lived an old mother gruntfish and her little grunt 9. Grunt, said the mother. We grunt, said the 9. So they grunted and they kissed, drifting in a yellow line. All right, so it says that they grunted and they kissed. Let's take a closer look at the picture and see if we can find the kissing gruntfish. All right, so here they are. We got one here, one pair here, another one over here. Makes you wonder what's the reason. All right, let's go ahead and count the gruntfish. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 gruntfish. Over in the ocean, in their turtle grass den, lived an old father seahorse, and his seahorse comes after 9, 10. Flutters, said the father. We flutters, said the 10. So they fluttered all around in their turtle grass den. Got all the little seahorses. Let's go ahead and count them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and like always, there's one hiding somewhere. 10. Over in the ocean, where the sea creatures play, while their parents all were resting, they up and swam away. Find us, said the children, from 10 to 1. When you find all the creatures, then this rhyme is done. Got all the sea creatures here. Let's go ahead and find them. All right. So that was over in the ocean in a coral reef. The purpose, or what I want students to take away from this book, is obviously, learned 1 through 10, that's the order that it goes in. Be a little more familiar with what type of sea creatures live in the coral reef. And it's another way to practice students with predictability. So the story followed a certain format, and it's a good way to introduce the numbers. Like, hey, what comes if we had 5 here? What's going to be the next number? Okay, now we have 6 here. What's going to be the next number? And so on and so on. And it does a good job of keeping that that repetition that helps with predictability with the numbers. And it's another good practice to show or understand what the number is. Yes, for example, the letter 2 looks like this, but what does a 2 look like? How do you know what that 2 is? Or the 3 or the 4, or and so on and so on. So it's a good practice, again, for combining a bit of math, a bit of science, and all in a nice picture book. Thank you.